What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Ash Vibe Show. My name is Malik Harris,
Nakatochi.
and this is the Ash Vibe Show, where you come to
Vibe with the tribe.
Today we are watching
Spider-Man trailer.
I'm just gonna say top 5 favorite heroes without going into all the depths of how all that works.
Oh, 100%.
I'll say top 3 favorite heroes. Today we're watching the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man official trailer, which I'm super excited for. I just recently watched the 1992 Spider-Man series, which is really, really dope. And then I also watched Spectacular Spider-Man, I think maybe earlier this year, if not. Yeah, I think earlier this year. So yeah, I'm excited for like a brand new show. I'm going back watching the old stuff because I miss it. So yeah.
I was just excited just to see the Spider-Man animation appear in the X-Men 97. I was really hyped about that. So the fact they brought that up and showed that, I was like, oh, this is going to be it. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's different. It's like more comic book aspect behind it. So I'm very interested to see what this is. Because I know we kind of looked at it earlier, like in the year. And it almost like takes place like in the past, like a prequel to like the setup, but I have no idea if it's going to be the actual prequel to the Tom Holland live action, or it's going to be a prequel to an alternate universe, or it's just going to be a whole new genre Spider-Man.
Exactly. Because the whole thing's kind of interesting. Like I don't know how they're going to set it up. Hopefully this trailer will give a little bit more clarity on everything. Because I feel like I've seen videos, I've heard the backstory, I've heard people reading off like the scripts and stuff like that, like what the premise is supposed to be about. But things change, you know what I mean? So the whole MCU right now is changing with the multiverse switching more over into Doomsday and all these different things. So
Phase 5.
So who knows what they're going to do with it now. So yeah, let's jump into it and then we can dissect it. Spider-Man.
It's a classic.
That's the old school. I try to watch the old school. It's rough. Hey.
Oh!
I'm okay.
Jeez. He's got hit?
Hey. Kitty's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy, Petey, Parker.
Man, the artwork. The comic strips now.
Right?
Mr. Campbell, I remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
Hey.
I was iffy about the animation, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was Dan Meat.
Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume.
Is my suit really that bad? Ouch.
Yeah, come on, the brick.
Oh, that's why the kid got hit in the head with
Watch
the
out
brick.
for that ladder. Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
That outfit is interesting.
I like the oversized jerseys he got.
I truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them.
Very makeshift.
Hey. Firefly?
Hey, Oscorp.
So, you're Spider-Man.
Oh,
With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
wait.
That's funny because
This suit's incredible.
wow.
That suit's
If you ever need
sick.
another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
And no,
Definitely
you may
not.
not be excused from said test. Nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker. See me after class.
That's actually hilarious because the older Spider-Man, the way the older Spider-Man, the 92 Spider-Man was designed, Norman always looked like he had crazy waves. So to see,
I see.
or
where you're going.
Harry always looked like he had crazy, both of them, really. So to see his dad just full on taking on the persona like he is black now, and he just has waves still, is crazy. Waves have been timeless since the 90s, and that's amazing. But yeah, that suit, that black and white suit, it's almost like the anti-Venom suit, but obviously that's not the anti-Venom suit because that'd be crazy.
It would be.
And plus it had like lines on the side and stuff like that,
And
which
it
is
had like red too, underlining.
Yeah,
underneath
yeah,
his shoe
yeah.
and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, whole different suit, which makes sense because there was all the confusion. We were just talking about this previously too. If this is MCU Spider-Man or if this is different in general. And it's weird because even when you read the description on IMDb, it says this is the origin of how he became the MCU Spider-Man. And I'm like, okay. But it's not Tom Holland. So it's like, how are you the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man if you're not, you know what I mean? Like if you're not the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man. And I saw the IMDb credits and they have Daredevil, they have Wilson Fisk, are the same actors as the MCU. So I don't know what they're doing there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have no idea. It almost feels like it's kind of like a secret or something like that. Like I would imagine this is a different timeline because Peter Parker is different. You know what I mean? But it's like
glasses and everything.
Yeah, but it's like, what is the point of using Daredevil and Wilson Fisk, the same actors, the same voice, and all the good stuff, when you could just pay someone that's cheaper? You know, just like all the other actors are all new people. You know what I mean? So if you could just pay people that are cheaper, it's like, what's the point of doing that? Unless they're going to connect it somehow in the next Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You know what I mean? Unless they're going to connect it somehow in the new MCU movies. So I'm not really sure. But I imagine that's going to come to light later on.
For sure. And it said that in the beginning of the credits or the intro, it has the same creators from X-Men 97. So if it has anything to do with that and their whole entire array of, I don't want to spoil it, but like time frame.
Towards the end.
Yeah,
especially.
so it's like, I wonder if they do kind of like do that cross.
Yeah.
Where they have to like get back, or they did something to where they messed up, and then all of a sudden this Spider-Man becomes their new version of the normal Spider-Man in their timeline.
Which is crazy, man. I mean, with the Spider-Man movies and stuff, I know DC's doing this. I don't know how much Marvel is going to, possibly do this as well. But, in DC, all the animated movies, the television shows, live action movies, all that stuff's within the same universe now that James Gunn's like directing everything. So you have the Suicide Squad, and then you have Creature Commandos that's out right now, and you have Weasel, who's the same, supposed to be the same Weasel from the movies. You have all the characters, the same Amanda Wallace and all that stuff. Amanda Waller, I mean. So I wonder if Marvel's kind of taking that route where, since they're in this big multiverse saga, and Spider-Man 3, Tom Holland Spider-Man, they had that big multiverse catastrophe type of thing. If that's going to end up connecting deeper with Into the Spider-Verse, and this is also going to connect with that. So by the end of all this stuff, you have all these pieces moving together, and you know what I mean? You have certain, let's say, like, there is no Norman Osborn in this live cinematic universe. So what if it ends up becoming, this Norman Osborn somehow gets transported over, and now you keep that actor, you know what I mean? And that's why Daredevil, and that's where I'm just like, once they finish this whole phase and they move all these pieces around, that's where I'm like, okay, maybe that's why they're saying this is part of the MCU, So who knows though? Who knows what Marvel's doing? I was just talking to someone, a little side note, but I was talking to someone recently in the comments of the Superman trailer, and they were talking about how they were upset that the Superman from Superman and Lois isn't going to be in anymore, and he basically got pushed out because of James Gunn, new Superman in the new Superman universe, and they didn't want to compete. And it's hard to say because it's like, are the studios and the writers and James Gunn, all these people, are they telling us the truth, or are they trying to keep it secret for, creative freedom, so that way they can tell the best story? Because if they do want to do something with the multiverse, let's say like with DC or something, I know the Batman movie got pushed back, and I know he's supposed to be getting replaced with a new Batman, but if they wanted to do some type of crossover or a new 52 or something like that, why would they go out and tell everyone like, hey, just so you know, in the next 10 years, here goes all of our plans? That kind of ruins, I think, the experience. Marvel might be doing something along that line too, where they just want to keep the experience actually entertaining, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got to keep that in mind, y'all.
Yep.
If you guys want to see us react to this, also if you guys want to see X-Men 97, we did react to that. It's not on YouTube yet, but we have already reacted to that whole series, and that will be dropping on Patreon pretty soon, and then later on we'll be releasing it to YouTube. So if you want to see any of our Marvel stuff, any of our comic book stuff, anything really, go and check that out, uncut and
it's free.
Early access. Yeah, there is free things over on the Patreon, you know what I mean, as well as our YouTube schedule and everything else. So yeah, go and check that out, y'all.
Until then, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, y'all. Much love. Peace.